Hello, it's your favorite sports Unc here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the fastest growing community on YouTube. Remember, Nightcap doesn't happen without you. So please subscribe or you're going to make Ocho cry. Zhang knocks out Deontay Wilder in the fifth round.
Damn.
Zhang finished Wilder with a pair of big right hands. The power that had made Wilder once one of the most feared punchers in boxers never factored into this fight, with Zhang forcing Wilder to fight off his back foot for nearly the entire fight. Punch stats, Ocho. Total punches landed. Wilder had 16. Zhang had, man, that was so pedestrian. They were throwing like 3 punches or 4 punches around. It was some bull jive. But anyway.
Yeah. You got, them heavyweights Wilder, now. You got to be careful. You got that kind of power. You got to be cautious now.
I mean, they could throw more than 4 around, but okay. They threw Deontay Wilder landed 16 punches. Zhang added 33. Yeah. Deontay threw 95 punches. Zhang threw 73. Wilder landed 17%. Zhang landed 45. Jabs landed 5-4 in favor of Wilder. Jabs thrown. Wilder threw 53 jabs. He only landed 5. Zhang threw 16 jabs. He landed 4. Power shots landed 11-29. Zhang landed 29. Wilder landed 11. Power shots thrown 42-57. Zhang threw 15 more power shots and he landed 50%. If you land 50% of your power shots, you'll get somebody up out of the Ocho. I don't care the division. We know heavyweights can turn the lights out of the building with one punch.
Anytime.
But I don't care if you fighting at strawweight, bantamweight, whatever. You land 50% of your power shots.
Hey, that's a high percentage. That's a high percentage, especially in the earlier rounds. Listen, Zhang came into the fight 68 more pounds heavier than Deontay Wilder. So yes. I'm thinking he's gonna take a page out of Tyson Fury's book, and I'm expecting him to go into the later rounds. So tying Deontay Wilder up, tiring him out, making it heavy on his legs in the later rounds. But, he didn't even get to that. You didn't even get to that point where you had to lay on him and get him a little tired. And I'm not sure what Zhang saw after that first round, but in the second round, he switched to southpaw and he hurt my dog with that uppercut. When he hurt my dog with that uppercut,
legs were wobbly, never recovered.
He never recovered, man. He was never the same after that. And they always say in boxing, when you get knocked out the first time, sometimes you're never able to recover, and every time you get hit again, you're going down.
Ocho, once something happens, it's easier for it to happen again. If you notice, Ocho, you ever bit your tongue and you find yourself biting your tongue in that same spot over and over again?
Yeah.
If you stub your toe one time, guess what? You stub that toe over and over and over again. Yeah. When you get knocked out, it becomes easier for you to not get knocked out, because that brain is not the same around in that skull. So it's easier.
Yeah, man.
It's easier, Ocho. It is.
Hey, listen, that hurt. That hurt to see someone for me that started late in the game of boxing and understanding the run that he did have. A lot of people will make jokes. I think he's one of the greatest heavyweights to ever fight. Obviously, packing a punch with that right hand, if he catch you with it, he had a great run. He had a tremendous run. I'm not sure if it's the end of his career.
It's over, Ocho. You know it.
Listen, I hear a lot of the commentators say, it's over now. That's it. Hang it up. I would like to see him fight again, but fight competition where he can get some of his confidence back.
Who?
I don't know who.
Every time he gets touched, Ocho.
Yeah, that's the part I don't like. I don't like the fact that we're factoring, because he's lost 3 or 4 fights now. This is his 4th loss.
4th loss in 5 fights.
Yeah, man. I just don't want to see him go. And if he does go, I want to see him go on top. I don't want to see him end it this way. Man, that 5th round, the timing Zhang had on that left in that 5th round.
Well, he was not the southpaw.
He timed it perfectly.
When he caught him with, Ocho, he's looking for the left.
Yeah.
But he caught him with a right. So you're trying to dodge. You make sure you go into your left so you'll stay away from his power shot, which is the left.
Yeah.
But you walk right into the right.
Yeah.
And I knew it was over. I thought he was in a horror movie because he turned around. I said, he's behind you. He's behind you. Ocho, what you call it? Ocho, the boogeyman behind you.
Hey, I think he caught him, and I think he stunned him a little bit. He stunned him to the point.
A little bit.
Listen, yeah, but he stunned him a lot because he turned around. But what you got to do in boxing is when you get hit, the one thing you have to do is remain relaxed the best way you can. And if you can, grab, lock up until you can recover.
Ocho,
and he just wasn't able to do it.
He did relax. Did you see how he went down? He was so relaxed.
Man, come on,
the man laid him down.
Come on. Don't do him like that. Don't do him like that.
You got a baby. You know how you. Hey, what's up, Peanut? What's her name?
French
What's
fry.
the baby name?
French
fry.
Yeah.
You know when French fry sleep, how you lay her down in the bed to make sure.
Yeah.
Did you see how he fall? Did you see how he fell?
Yeah. That's tough.
So make sure he didn't bump his head.
I have a question though. For people in the chat, the people that did see the fight, for you two, do you think the referee stopped the fight too soon, being that Wilder got up on on the 8th count? He got up on the 8th count.
No, he got up. Remember, he got up. He said, walk to him. He looked at his eye. Ocho, he looking like this here.
Yeah, but the ref called. Come on.
What are you gonna
do you think? Listen, even after a knockdown, Deontay Wilder still has a puncher's chance to stay in that fight, or even come back in that fight. Do you think the ref made the right call?
No, you're asking for trouble when a heavyweight gets punched like that, and you see how when that leg started shaking. I thought he was trying to start a motorcycle. The way that leg was shaking. Boom, boom,
right.
And so, Ocho, don't take any more chances. The thing is, Ocho, the problem that Deontay has is that he's a one-trick pony. Is that he has dynamite, yes.
Yeah.
But everybody, if I make you fight, now he still can turn the lights out of the place, even fighting off his back foot. Mm-hmm. But if you notice, everybody pressures him. So he's not coming forward. Right. He's going
backwards. Yeah.
And he doesn't have the skills to be able to put punches together. Mm-hmm. Everything is he's just waiting to land that one power shot.
Yes, sir.
So now the guys have found ways to neutralize that power shot.
Right.
Now he can't he's not the same. Since Fury beat him, he hasn't been the same. Yeah. He hasn't looked the same. He got dominated. He didn't win a round the last fight.
Right.
He didn't win a round. Ocho, it's over. Yeah. It's okay. He made some nice money. Yeah. I don't look at him. I get it. What he has, 3 losses? He has 41 knockouts. Yeah. With 42 victories. I get that. But I'm not looking at him as an all-time great heavyweight like we look at Ali, like we look at Larry Holmes, like we look at Lennox Lewis, like a Holyfield, or I don't look at him like that.
Okay, but are you not looking at him like that because his record is tremendous and some of the people you name have losses as well?
Yeah, it's not about the losses.
Is it because the way his career ended or the way it's ending right now, which is why I said he should do another fight, the finish on top instead of going out with a loss?
Ocho, all those other guys.
Yes, sir.
They had Olympic experience. You look at the guys that I've mentioned, you look at Foreman, or even though Foreman was a heavy puncher.
Yes, sir.
Foreman won the gold medal in '68 in Mexico.
Yeah.
Ali won the gold medal excuse me. Foreman won the gold medal in '68 in Mexico City. Ali won the gold medal, if I'm not mistaken, in Rome. And I think Joe Frazier won the gold medal in '64 in Tokyo. Don't quote me, but I think I'm right in that situation. If you go back and look at the heavyweights, they had amateur experience.
Yeah.
So you learn how to put punches together because the likelihood of you being able to knock, I mean, it happens, but they got on headgear. Right. So now I got to put punches together because the judge is looking at how well you throw your punches, your combinations, you put stuff together. Right. So you look at the guys, Holyfield went to the Olympics. Riddick Bowe went to the Olympics. I mentioned Tyson. He was an alternate. He didn't actually go. Somebody would have got hurt in the division. He'd have filled in. But you look at Ali, you look at Frazier, you look at Foreman, you look at a lot of these heavyweights. Look at Klitschko. Look at Bowe. Look at Anthony Joshua. They won gold medals. But
remember, you got to understand. Remember, he started late. He came in the game late in boxing. So the tutelage and the learning and the ability to put punches together, the ability to understand how to move and be somewhat of a pure boxer and not be, I hate saying one trick pony, having that one dynamite shot. He came late in the game. So to develop those skills where you normally start when you're 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 years old, he missed that time.
Yes.
So what he did have, it worked for him until he came against an elite, pure boxer that was a heavyweight that could move and had great defense.
But normally when we look at great heavyweights, we say, okay, look at the heavyweights that they beat.
Right.
We look at Evander Holyfield.
Yes, sir.
He beat Mike Tyson.
Yes,
he
sir.
beat Riddick Bowe. Riddick Bowe beat Holyfield. Look at Lennox Lewis. Right. You look at who he beat. You look at Ali. You look at Frazier. You look at Foreman. You look at the Klitschko. You look at some of the people that they beat. You says, okay, when we go back and we look at his resume, who on Wilder resumes we gonna say, wow, yeah, he was a good fighter and Wilder beat him? Who are we gonna look at on his resume? The reason why we give Floyd and we give Sugar Ray and we give these fighters, we look at who they beat.
Right.
They beat Roberto Duran. He beat Tommy Hearns. He beat Marvin Hagler. Well, damn, he beat Wilfred Benitez. Hagler beat Hearns. Hearns beat Duran.
Also, there was a time, wasn't nobody trying, no heavyweights, wasn't nobody trying to get in that ring with Wilder, man. There was a time, wasn't nobody trying to go in that ring and deal with that right hand, that left hand, whichever one it is.
Considering how late he got started to the game,
yes, sir,
I will give him credit for getting to the heights that he ascended to.
Yes, sir.
But when you fight guys that have amateur backgrounds,
right,
and they know how to set punches up, and they know that, okay, he's good at coming forward. Well, that was the thing with Mike. Mike was always the bully. Once he couldn't bully, he couldn't bully Buster Douglas.
Right.
Buster Douglas made Tyson fight backing up. For the first time in his life, he had to fight off his back foot. Boom. Now you go look at when he fought Holyfield. He couldn't bully Holyfield. Holyfield made him fight off his back foot. So the question is, like, when you the really great fighters, okay, this is what he's trying to take this away from me. Let me find a different way to get to where I need to.
Right.
And eventually I can work my way in the fight and I can fight coming forward if I need to. I can counter whatever he needs to do. Deontay Wilder had one punch. It was dynamite. It was lightning. It was TNT. Whatever term you want to use. If he landed it flush, very few people. The only person that's ever gotten up from that punch is Tyson Fury. Right. And see, here's the thing, Ocho. Let's just say you in a fight. You hit that guy hard as you can.
Yeah.
He doesn't see that punch.
Right.
You knock him down and he sits up like the Undertaker.
Yeah.
Take off running. Because you hit him with your best shot.
Yeah.
Like Olivia Newton-John say, hit me with your best shot.
Yeah. I mean,
hit him with his best shot. So what do you do after that, Ocho? Your grandma used to always tell you, boy, if somebody bother you, pick out something and lay him out. And if you don't lay him out, take off running.
Yeah. I mean, again, I like what you said. For him starting so late in boxing and having the run that he did, it was phenomenal. The fact that he didn't start young as he should have to be able to hone the elite skills of some of the professional heavyweights that have great ring IQ, that have great ring experience. Being able to have a plan A. When plan A doesn't work, there's a plan B. When plan B doesn't work, there's a plan C. Being able to fight multiple ways, being able to fight on the inside, being able to fight at range, being able to fight,
at a distance, in the pocket.
At a distance. He didn't have all those different tools in his bag.
He didn't learn them.
Some of the other, but at that point, it's too late because you are who you are at one point. When you get to a certain point, you are who you are. Especially when you had that one dynamite punch. When you had that one dynamite punch, how reluctant are you to learn other tools to add to your repertoire to make you a better boxer?
But what happens if he had an amateur background and he really knew how to set that punch up?
And he'd be nasty. Wait, what happened if he had the footwork and the boxing killing movement of some of the other heavyweights? Or hold on, how about the defense?
Yes.
The defense, like a Fury, the head movement, the positioning. Oh man, he'd be nasty. But what he did have, he did great with it.
For sure.
He had a great run. I just don't want to see it end. Me personally.
Well, it needs to end before you see him. You see him in slobbering, and you see him in a wheelchair, and people helping him around. You don't want that,
right? I know.
Go. Hey, I understand. Nobody let him go out on the shield. Really?
Yeah.
Do y'all see how some of these boxers are? I don't know if they're people, but I've gone to autograph signing and I've seen some of the old boxers and I see how they look.
Yeah.
No, don't let him go out on the shield. He's had enough. He should have made enough money, go home before they start. Okay, the next time they might be releasing doves and people eating turkey and dressing and you won't know nothing about it, Ocho.
Yeah,
they release doves now at funerals. You know what I'm saying, Ocho?
Yeah, I know what you mean. But I want to see him go on top. They can get him an easy fight. They can get him an easy fight. So
nobody wants to see him now, Ocho. He looked bad. He's looked bad 4 of his last fights, Ocho. He looked bad. How many times you gonna go see a comedian? He might have had a great run, but every time you go see him lately, that man, he ain't what he used to be. He ain't what he used to be. He ain't what he used to be. Well, maybe he needs to play off. It's not the arena. It's the jokes.
Yeah.
Certain comedians, Eddie Murphy, Bernie Mac, whether they at a YMCA or they're selling out Staples, they funny. Cat, they funny.
Yeah.
Certain people, it doesn't matter the event, the venue doesn't change. Adele, you can put her at the Hollywood Bowl. You can put her at wherever she's at, Caesars. You can put her in Wembley Stadium. That voice is gonna boom.
Yeah.
Marvin Gaye, Sam Cooke, Donny Hathaway, Teddy Pendergrass.
Oh,
it doesn't matter.
Go ahead and say it now, but Bobby Womack, get it out.
But yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Certain guys, certain people, when you good, it does not matter.
No matter what environment, no matter what surrounding you put them in, you get what you get.
Yes. So,
damn, I hate that though. I hate that.
Well, maybe you can get him. You ought to take him on now. You might can get him, Ocho.
Who?
Wilder. Y'all about the same size. You say you 215?
Not man, shit.
You say you 215?
Man, listen, man. Listen.
How you hold on? How you drop 30 pounds in this conversation? You tell me.
If there's a fight to do, Jake Paul need to let me fill in for Mike Tyson so they ain't got to cancel that goddamn fight. That's what they need to do. What you think? And matter of fact, you could be ringside and we could do Nightcap right after the fight.
Well, we be going down because they're only going 2-minute rounds. I'll say, you know what? Hey, in the 5 minutes, Ocho and I'll be going live with Nightcap after this first round.
Oh,
if he wakes up,
nah, I'm gonna be straight. I'm gonna be straight. You got to think now. Since my last fight, I didn't been in the goddamn gym 3 years straight now, and not just training with anybody, training with the best. Derek James, Ronnie Shields. Let me finish now. Let me stay with me. Coach Gary out there in Tampa. Coach Gary, I know you're gonna see this. I've been training with the best out there with Bozy Ennis. I've been out there with Boots for about 6 months straight. Caleb Plant. I've continuously been taking it serious, so they understood I wasn't trying to make a mockery of their sport. I was taking it as serious as I could. And I mean, listen.
I thought you was 230. You told me you was 215. Deontay Wilder weighed 214 at the fight, so y'all perfect size.
Now I'm about 190.
How you done lost 25 pounds since we started this conversation?
Oh, because I've been training for soccer for the tournament.
Oh, you must be on that Ozempic. You on Ozempic?
What's that?
Majorno. You taking Majorno? What you on?
What is Majorno? What's
that new Hollywood diet they taking? That insulin drug. Listen,
I'm from Liberty City, man. You know I don't know nothing about no Olympic.
Damn, I ain't never seen nobody lose weight like you did.
I mean, it don't take me long to get that weight off, get that muscle off. It wasn't nothing but muscle. You know, muscle burn fast. Especially, you remember, you got to think now, I play 11v11, full football field, 11v11 soccer. Man, all that muscle come off fast. I look good, though. I look good. Hey, tell Netflix, tell Jake, man, they ain't got to cancel that fight now, Hey, Sugar getting that thing real quick, man. 8 round, 2 minutes, let's go.
Bruh, how many, you don't see that man slap people? That you don't see him slap people?
Who?
Nate Robinson.
Hey, I ain't trying to hear all that. Hey, you need to have a little bit more belief in your boy, man.
Nah, I got belief in you. This is what you good at right here. Did you see what he did to Tyron Woodley?
Oh, I ain't Tyron Woodley. I'm Ocho.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Hold on. Stay with me now. I ain't Nate Robinson, boy. I'm Ocho, boy.
Nah.
What you talking about, man?
When you don't have skills in that genre, see, again, picking that up in your 30s.
Oh, wait. Who? I don't got schools in what genre? Boy, I've been hold on, wait, let me finish now. I've been fighting since 68. I've been fighting since 68.
How many times you see them guys that talk about them street fighters and they fight somebody that fight for real? What happened to them?
Oh yeah, that's a different ball game.
Exactly.
That's a different ball game. But that ain't got nothing to do with me.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, you saw how we just talked about you can put a certain individual in any environment.
Yeah.
And they're gonna show up. Bobby Womack, Marvin Gaye.
Yeah.
And you put me in any environment, I'm gonna give you what you're looking for now.
Yeah, take off running.
Now I ain't gonna take off running. If you pay $75 for a ticket, I always gave people their money's worth. Just give me that chance. That's all I need.